For me, the really exciting thing about Protégé is thinking about taking all the aspects of high-quality manufacture and putting it into a shape that is appropriate for a developing embouchure. So frequently, the parts of manufacturing that are, for cost reasons, that are left for many folks don't go into the design and or the finish of a student mouthpiece. So this Protégé series is, and for all the brass instruments, is done in a way where it's the optimal width in terms of the inner diameter of what's hitting the face for students at an early age. So not fully grown, not adults yet, but at a place where the setup needs to be a little bit narrower, a little bit smaller, so their connection to the instrument on a bigger instrument in the beginning is easier. I started on the tuba at the end of 3rd grade, and the mouthpiece that I was using was a Bach 18, which is small and narrow, and it was perfect for somebody my size at that age, 9, 10 years old. Very quickly moved to a mouthpiece that was bigger than that because I grew. I got bigger than that. But I know lots of tuba players around the world where that size of mouthpiece, something like this, that's what they play, via that their face isn't wide or there's not as much space between the bottom of their lip and the bottom of their nose. Their setup is, in general, needs something that's more suited to them. And that's what's really great about Protégé. It takes all of the sound characteristics of a great Laskey mouthpiece and puts it in a size on the inside that allows students to engage easier in the beginning. And the nature of the inside, which is really from your classic Laskey mouthpiece inside brim here, is just a little bit sharper than most folks would normally play if you're playing for long periods of time. Most of my rims that I play over long periods of time, they tend to be more rounded here because it's more for comfort. But in the beginning, when we're trying to get slurring to happen and connection between the notes to happen, something that's a little bit sharper here is a little bit nicer for students. And that's existing on this Protégé, which is wonderful. So all the parts that we would want to have in terms of a mouthpiece that goes with a student instrument is present in this mouthpiece, with all the potential in terms of sound and resonance and ease of playing of every other Laskey mouthpiece. Follow us on the Laskey YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook pages for great information from some of the world's greatest brass artists.